We're showing love today. Uh-oh.
It's live.
You come on for my tongue.
You got me?
Not from my body.
Okay.
Oh, do I need to bring it up? Okay.
Gotta work it out. You can sit behind.
Oh, okay.
Standard. Hey, y'all. Trying to get this thing set up. You good? Hey, 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 hey.
Sometimes my vision is a little hazy. I can't tell who I should trust, which is who I like to be. Yeah. People try to say I'm acting funny. Yeah, she's a figure of space to get.
What we looking like? What we looking like?
Until I change because I got money.
Hey, Tamika Rainey, Lisa, Sharon Anderson, Bruce, Tanya King. Hey, y'all, hey. Let you down, hey. Oh, what about your friends? What about your friends? Be around. Be around. Oh. That's a part right there she got to get she. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to Pink Ladies Talk. Woo! Woo! How you guys doing today? I hope all is well. I want to say again, thank you for your support. Thank you for having our back. We hope to have your back, or we're having your back. Just thank you. Hello to the new members. What's up, new members? This is the first time that I set our goal this big, because normally when I set goals for us to get new members, it just y'all blow it out the water. Yep. This time, I guess I had too much expectation from my peeps. We didn't make our goal, but we was really close. And I just want to appreciate and send a shout out to everybody who's invited your friends and family. We appreciate the support. Yeah. We wanted to cover, I guess, what's going on in the world right now, the coronavirus. That's going to be our topic of conversation, but we wanted to speak about it. Because I get a lot of inboxes. They try to post stuff about the coronavirus and post that about the coronavirus. And even though we don't post a lot of things about God in this page, we are all God-fearing women. We love God. We trust God. So we believe God. When he said that we wouldn't be consumed by the plagues of the land, we believe that. You know what I'm saying? So we don't post all that stuff. So when you send us stuff about coronavirus, you don't see a post, because we believe God. We all women who love God that cuss a little bit. Just a little bit. And we like
sometimes I do a lot bit.
We like wine. But that, but we still
And trap music.
And trap music. Because sometimes you just need a little trap music and just get through your day.
Just
to
get me started.
You know what I'm saying? You just need that. But we do love God. So just to get that out the way, to let you guys know, that's why we're not posting it. Now, the topic of conversation today was something that a young lady posted last night. I think the post read, "No black men
are loved properly
without money."
Yes.
Now that wasn't going to be the topic this whole week. But since that was a fire conversation last night, I'm talking about I couldn't even sleep. I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning answering.
Yeah. That was Miss Carrington Carter and got it started.
Miss Carrington Carter, honey. Thank you, Miss Carrington, for dropping that post, that conversation piece. And I want to send a shout out to Benjamin. Benjamin, thank you for
that.
The
is
feedback.
my frat brother.
All
Blue
right.
Five. You know.
Fat
brother Benjamin. Sparking fires and stuff.
I know. Anywho, that's my word. Yeah, I don't know where I got it from, but anywho. But want to send shout out to Benjamin for Benjamin and what's the guy's name? James. I'm sorry, Benjamin and James, Melvin.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Yes,
And
Cedric, Waller,
had
like a lot.
Thank you for coming in and putting your words in and giving your input.
Yeah.
We needed that. But what we wanted to talk about was this subject. First off, we wanted to go back and read, because it wasn't a question, it was a statement. It says, no black man. No. None.
None of y'all.
Now one of you. Now is loved properly unless he got money.
Mm.
And so when I was listening to Mr. Benjamin's point of view, the first thing that I thought was, that's crazy, because I done loved a couple, 3, 4 people.
Okay, yeah, no money.
That they had a dime.
2 nickels to rub together.
Okay, he had nothing.
My nickel and his
And he
nickel is
still
all he
had
had.
right.
Be loving the heck out of the potato.
Okay.
Attention.
Right,
He had a dream.
right. So at first I was like, this dude crazy, because no, that ain't, And he did go on to say that it's not all women. But then I had to let him know, because he felt like he was being attacked, right? And I just I'm going to start off with this, and then I'm going to let everybody give their point of view in the post. Mr. Sirs, all the guys that are on this post, what I mentioned on the post was this page is to give you the woman's perspective and you to give your perspective, right? So that way we can put something together, and maybe we can stop all being single. Right? We can work some stuff out in our head to see how you think and how we think. So when I was responding back and asking questions and telling you what I thought about my life experiences, I was telling you that not to defend myself, not because I felt like I did something wrong, but to let you know my point of view, the way how I dealt with it. So with that, I kept coming back to explain. I felt myself explaining to him to try to drive it in, got a nail in, that what you're thinking is not right, right? And so that kind of puts you on the side of men consider us nagging. So women, y'all put us in the nagging mode when we keep telling y'all stuff over and over again.
Yes.
It's not because we're nagging per se. It's we want you to understand where we're coming from.
There you go.
And so basically, what the women were doing was trying to give you their point of view, not trying to say that that there are some women that don't do it, or they are, but this is not my point of view, and we wanted you to understand it. That's why we kept coming for you, not because we didn't love you or we didn't appreciate the point of view. We just wanted you to understand our point of view, because we understood yours. Who next? Because I'm thinking,
Because
sweet.
somehow gentlemen have decided that women are bitter because they have had bad experiences, and that is what they're basing their future choices on. That does not mean that you're bitter. It's just you're being cautious because you have dealt with 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8
brothers' intentions and expectations that fell a lot short. And quite honestly, if, again, like I said, if you guys had read the statement, that clearly was from a male's perspective.
Yeah.
And so if that's how the male perspective felt when they wrote that, that may be because that's his experience, and he's not wrong for feeling that.
Right.
Because he may have been shot down multiple times because maybe he lost his job. Because some women ain't staying around for anything.
Right.
They're not trying to go through with you. Now, it's a lot of us that do, but it is some women not going through with you. Just like it's some men that's not going through with women. So it's not, when we're talking and conversing, we're not attacking one another, like Shelby said. But you have to back up and make sure that you are not name calling and you're not shutting down a conversation that is a wonderful conversation that we are learning from. Everybody that's engaged is learning from that. So just know we love you. We want you to talk. We definitely do. We hope you guys would invite more men.
Yes.
So you have some more backup, Now we understand that men, you guys are pretty direct and to the point. We are too, to a certain extent, but we can multitask. So our conversations are going to come like waves and fire and boom, 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 boom.
Right.
So I know why you feel attacked. It's because we're moving so fast and everybody's hitting it at one time. So I get that. I understand it, but just hold on. Don't get pushed in a corner because we're not pushing you in a corner. It's all love over here. We're not bitter, honey.
Right. And I thought the conversation actually was pretty good, and it was going pretty good because it's being able to read and listen to other people's opinions. Because we have to remember, Sylvia may feel different. That doesn't mean like that we can't agree to be like, that's a good topic of discussion because it made us really think. And that's what I like about the forum. I don't want us to attack somebody because of their opinion or how they feel or such and such, but in vice versa, then we can't say all women or all men. Like we can't do that either because we're not all the same. But I'm enjoying this. I love when we talk about these kind of topics because I just feel like it brightens our horizon so we won't think one way. Because I know as women, because my husband had to help me with my opinion needed to be everybody's opinion. So I have learned like throughout the years, like sometimes we got to just shut up for a second and listen because we all think differently and everybody is different. But I love it. I want y'all to keep it going. And Ben and Al and Bruce and all of y'all. I love y'all's feedback. I love the guys' feedback. Y'all don't understand, like that really helps the women when y'all give feedback. Because, you know, we already be thinking we be knowing something.
Everything and we don't know nothing.
We already think we be knowing.
Okay.
But it's really good. I'm all jokes aside, though. I really like to hear from the guys. Like, I really like y'all's opinions. I like when y'all give y'all feedback. And y'all, it might not be 100 of y'all, but y'all do be on one page. Y'all be on when y'all come. So, but I love it.
Let me shout out to Guy Harper because Guy Harper was the first person who made the comment. I see you on here, Guy. I guess we didn't let you was the first person who gave us your feedback, and we appreciate you too.
So we had one response from Felicia Foster. Hey, Felicia.
Hey, Felicia.
Sometimes they are at fault if a man does not feel he is attractive. He leaves the relationship with his money, and when he gets what he got, he becomes wounded, and blaming starts with all women.
That's some good stuff, Felicia. That's some good stuff.
That could be true. I mean, but that could have a lot to do with your self-esteem too. So you can feel like, you know, the money and the buy-in is you think that that's loving properly, but that's attention. That don't have nothing to do with love. Because that's why I felt in my post yesterday. To me, that's not loving somebody then.
Right.
Because when life hit, because life gonna hit, and life is some real and when it hits, and he lose that job, and you lose that job, and then finances ain't the same. Like that's if you love somebody, then it's not gonna matter. That kind of stuff ain't gonna change. Like so, I don't agree with the loving properly. So of money.
Bruce said, Bruce Williams, hey Bruce.
Hey Bruce.
What up?
But Bruce said this helps us men understand y'all. Thank you. Yes, thank you for being on the page.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of to help you understand men, understand women, women understand men, friends, understand friends. Yep. Because we always say on our posts, like, you know, everybody be like, oh, I want what y'all got. I want what y'all got. But we had to go through some trenches. We had to fight through it. And I had to learn her, and I had to learn her, and I had to learn her, and they had to learn me.
And we had to listen, and we had to communicate. Just like any other relationship.
Right.
Shut up and let them finish talking and listen.
And don't be offended. Like when you can't, it might. Now the truth do.
It may hurt.
The truth do bite a little bit.
Hurt.
It might bite a little bit, but when you get that little bite, it's okay to grab it, but don't scream yet. Don't say nothing. Let that person
ready to come back like this instead of
like, what you say about my mama? No. Don't be ready to come back. But Jennifer, you
Tamaine. Y'all remember Tamaine? Tamaine Green. We used to work with Tomei, but it's crazy. Say, hey, Tomei. He said it's good and important that we all are learning from one another. It's always good and important that we always are working on being the best people we can at all times. Surely is.
That's the truth.
It's important.
That's
Very important. Thank you for that.
You
input,
always
Tomei.
have room to grow.
Yep.
That's the truth.
Y'all, we got Shaq just joined. What up, Miss Richardson? Hey, my sister. Keisha Shaw. Hey, Keisha. The fashionista. And we have Lynn Franklin that just said no relationship will work if it is not based upon biblical principles. That's right. The man's perspective is great. The woman's perspective is great. But in the end, the only perspective or opinion that matters is God.
That's true.
Hello, somebody.
Yeah, got to be on one accord. Every relationship has to be on one accord. However you get there is what's going to get you on one accord. You have to understand each other. You have to be willing to work at it. You got to be willing to go through those trials of, I'm not talking to you today. Okay, so what we going to eat tonight? I'm still mad at you, but what we going to eat tonight, right? So you have to go through all of that, right? You took the medicine.
Okay. Did you take your medicine?
Okay,
All
still
right.
mad at you.
I'm still mad, but I need to make sure you're okay.
Ask them. This face. You took your medicine. So we finna go to Olive Garden. Go take your medicine first so we can go to Olive Garden.
Come on.
But we're in this thing for almost 15 years too. So he knows the face. He knows he still got to feed me. He still know he got responsibilities. I ain't got to like him for this hour. The next hour, I'm gonna love him again. But this hour, I'm gonna get on to him. And he does the same. He does the same thing for me. So, got your sister Kiki on here watching. Hey, Kiki.
So to get back on topic about the loving the black man, for me, I have so many brothers. I can't even stop counting. I have a whole lot of brothers.
Whole lot of them.
Shout out to the Mitchell Mafia, okay?
Real brothers.
And Morris and David.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah. So I got a lot of brothers, and I've learned to respect them and love them. You know, I can't imagine, and I learned a lot from them. I can't imagine not being in a relationship because somebody doesn't have money. Now, I can tell you this. I did date somebody who I really, really cared about. I loved him. I loved him. My only issue with him was that he was okay where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he was barely making it. And in him barely making it, he didn't try to Uber. He didn't try to DoorDash. He didn't try to do nothing extra. He was okay with barely making it. Your girl is a straight hustler. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing whatever I can do to make this money meet, right? To make the mortgage. Wells Fargo, because Wells Fargo don't care if you're barely making it. They want their mortgage, right? So I'm a hustler. So me in my head, I'm dropping little things at him, telling him that I need more, I need you to do something else. Are you gonna apply for management? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And when he was okay where he was at, that told me I had to get back. Because I had to take a step back. Even though I loved him. So I loved him with no money. But you can't, if you are okay where you at and you don't have you're not doing nothing right now to make your money better, then you're not really ready for a wife. Because if you barely making it, how you gonna provide for me? Mm-hmm. Right? Now, let me make a look before y'all get started, man. I make good money. You know what I'm saying? In my profession, I make really good money. Right? So I don't really need a man to take care of me. But what if, because my work is contractual, right? So I can work I really supposed to work 6 months out of the year, and the other 6 months I'll be off. So that's where my occupation works. So what happens at the times that something falls through the crack and it don't work? Are you gonna be able to support me through those times? Are you gonna be right there waiting? The phone getting cut off, the lights getting cut off. That's what we struggle. That's what we struggle with. Those thoughts, especially if you have kids. If you have kids, for me, I didn't really bring a lot of men in my life when I had my girls here because men, it was just a lot to do, and I didn't want my kids to go through that, right? But to bring a man into your life and to see y'all struggling with the man, you struggling with the man. You know what I'm saying? And you struggling with the man or your life is getting cut off. To me, that's like nothing good to show your child. So when it comes to that, I'm really protective over me and my lifestyle and how I am, because I believe in old school that I can do bad by myself, which is probably why I'm by myself.
I want to jump in. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We had some additional people. I wanted to make sure that we are noting our special guests that have joined in. One and only Pink Lady Bernice.
Hey, Bernice.
She couldn't make it today, but she is joining live from her location, and she is joining in on the conversation. Bernice, can you please respond to everybody? Thank you. Let's see who else. We had a comment I wanted to go back to. Stephanie Cortez said, it's like that book Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. We're wired differently. That's true. If you haven't read the book, I heard it's very, very good. I think that we should maybe read it as women, and men, you should read it as well, so you can kind of know what makes us tick, what makes us, work. And you have to understand in that book, it's going to explain the nagging. It's really not nagging, but it is nagging. But listen, if you do it the first doggone time we say do it, just do it. And then that's one less thing you have to worry about, especially if it's free. So if we say, hey, need you to help me fold up the clothes, that's free. Just go and knock it out while you're watching the game, okay? And you don't have to worry about hearing the singing.
And it's another good book. I don't know if you ladies want to read it or not. It's by Dr. Ron Elmore, and it's How to Love a Black Man.
Oh,
and it is you will be sitting there with your mouth open like, oh my God, this is why I'm getting the responses I'm getting. So remember, I was telling y'all about just with us, period, about the you, the Y-O-U. You never take out the trash. When you start off with you shut down your conversation.
Right
he does not hear you anymore.
Yep.
Neither does she, nor her, or I.
Are you better?
Right.
Or first of all.
Oh, first of all.
Be like, okay.
I had to take a break and
I don't even start with first.
This is the good stuff, y'all.
I don't want you to start with me,
it.
but first of all.
Don't start with me first of all, because
I don't even start like that.
Listen.
One thing too, I wanted y'all to know while we was on this topic too, is for the men. Like, I had a discussion one time with a girl, and she was telling me, about a guy having his stuff together, and he had to have this and that, and his credit and this and that. Well, I got on her. She got a little upset with me because I said also to her, well, hey, let me explain something to you. What you looking for, you need to have as well.
Amen.
And to me, that is a really big deal, because don't tell me I don't want no man if he ain't got his own car. I don't want no man if he he don't got his own house. Well, you in an apartment. Right. Or I don't want no man if he ain't got good credit. But here you
528 credit
or 3, because you ain't even got to the 5. Credit score, but you telling somebody else what they have to have. So I feel like even with the men, because I understand where y'all be coming from sometimes, and even with the men, like, we be asking for some stuff, but we gotta come with it too. So I agree with y'all when y'all say certain things. Yeah, it's some bitter women out there because of bitter experiences.
Yeah.
All men not the same, all women not the same, but I think that communication is so important, and
maturity.
I think that I should be bringing to the table what you bring into the table, or at least be able to meet you. We should be able to meet with something at the table. I hate to hear. I know it's men. We always say that men supposed to take care of everything. In the Bible, man is a provider.
That's it.
And I want people to take the definition, because we had this a couple of weeks ago when we talked about providing. And for people to understand providing, because everybody think that I'm supposed to make $100,000 a year because I'm a man to make sure everybody good in the family. That's just not providing. It's a lot of things that go with providing, but I just feel like in relationships, we got this, and that when you're not willing to do this, and that.
Oh, you know what I want to add? You know how, like, when you meet some guy and y'all gonna go on a date or something, you know, the guy gonna try to go shine up his best car. He gonna try. He wonders why you want him for his money.
You gave her the best, so she wants you to continue with that shiny car.
And